Guys, Poison here. I had to go pick up my sister. I just finished the Time Crisis 4 / Death Storm Pirates review. Now it's a 5-minute review of the Namco Shooting Collection, which I'm not calling this Time Crisis Raging Storm because I'm just going to call it the Namco Shooting Collection so you can know. Now, the Namco Shooting Collection has 3 games in it. It has Time Crisis Raging Storm, which has story, multiplayer, and arcade mode. I never played multiplayer. I didn't care for it. I doubt anyone plays it, honestly. It also comes with Time Crisis 4 arcade version, which is just arcade, and Death Storm Pirates, which is just arcade once again. Now, I'm going to be straight up. If you're buying this game for Time Crisis Raging Storm, you're going to be highly disappointed. Ugh, sorry. Goddamn cereal from this morning. Ugh. But yeah, I played through Time Crisis Raging Storm. I played through the story, the quote-unquote story, and the arcade mode. Arcade mode was good, but it's honestly way too easy. If you die, you just come back to where you were. Nothing happens. You don't go back to the beginning. Plus, you have this little shield that blocks everything, so you could stay in the shield the whole game, shoot what you need to, then go back into it. And the shield comes up, like, damn near immediately. So, you know, this arcade version was way too easy. It brought no challenge, in my opinion. That's just me, though. I played it on normal. I played it on hard. It wasn't hard at all. Then, there's also Time Crisis Raging Storm Story Mode. Now, story mode is a first-person shooter, and it's really bad, honestly. The arcade was a million times better, even though I didn't like it. But the story mode is basically... Killzone, if you've ever played Killzone, Killzone is a very slow game. Like, you don't run that fast. It's pretty slow. But this was even slower than Killzone. If you ever played Killzone, you know what I'm talking about. It's slow. This was even slower. Plus, you can play with a DualShock 3 or a PlayStation Move. If you have the left stick, it moves like every other game. Right stick moves the camera, but there's a crosshair, and if you press the directional buttons, the crosshair will move across the screen like this, basically. So you'll stay in the same place, but the crosshair will move, so that was kind of shitty. There were some parts where I had to use the PlayStation Move on story because the controller was too slow. So if you're buying the game for Time Crisis Raging Storm, it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. Arcade mode wasn't worth it either. But if you're buying this collection for Time Crisis 4, that's where it gets worth it. So Time Crisis 4 is just like the arcades. You know, you have 4 guns. You have your pistol with infinite ammo. You have your submachine gun, which has some ammo. You have your shotgun with some ammo. And you have your grenade launcher. So it's a good game. I couldn't beat it. I'm going to go back and play it. But it was very difficult. If you die, you do die. And you don't restart where you were. You have to go back to the beginning of the level. So, you know, Time Crisis 4 is worth it. It's very challenging. It was very fun, though. Same with Death Storm Pirates. In Death Storm Pirates, if you die, you die. Basically, you have 3 lives. Once they're gone, you go back to the beginning. But you basically have your pistol, infinite ammo. You can hold down the trigger button and just spray and pray throughout the screen and kill everything, honestly. So it was unchallenging in that, but the enemies do become more challenging. Now, the one thing about Death Storm Pirates, I've played the arcade version at a John's Incredible Pizza up in Roseville. The story, or the Death Storm Pirates, in the arcade, like if you actually go out and play in an arcade, you can't choose where you go. You're stuck on a set course. And on the Namco Shooting Collection, you could move around to different levels. Like if you don't want to start in the beginning, you could go straight to the end or wherever. Time Crisis 4, you're stuck in the beginning. You have to play all the way through. So yeah, there was some parts in Raging Storm where I needed the DualShock 3, and others where I needed the PlayStation Move. And it was annoying because you're gonna die multiple times to learn what you need. Because the first time you think, oh, I could do it with this, but no, you're going to need to change out. Stupid hair. So, the Namco Shooting Collection. Would I recommend it? Yeah, for Time Crisis 4 and Death Storm Pirates. If you're playing for Raging Storm, it's not good. Would I buy it? No. Sorry, despite how good the arcades are, I wouldn't buy it. Thankfully, my brother has it, and I was able to borrow it from him. Is it worth a try? Yeah, it's worth a try, but if you don't have a PlayStation Move, it's not good. You're not going to like it. The DualShock 3 will not do good, honestly. You do need the Move to play it, especially in arcade or in some parts. But if you have a PlayStation Move, yeah, definitely give it a try. I'm pretty sure you could pick this game up for like $20, maybe $10, depending where you go. I haven't looked into the price, but I assume it's a pretty cheap game. So yeah, Namco Shooting Collection. Would I recommend it? Yeah. Well, no, not really. You know, not for Raging Storm. For the arcades, yes. Would I buy it again? I wouldn't buy it on a personal level. I love Time Crisis, but it's not a game I have to, oh my god, play. Is it worth a try? Yes, definitely. It is worth a try. Even though this is shitty, you could still worth a try. You know, you could go through the campaign in one day and beat it all. So yeah, that's all I got for you. 5-minute reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.